Just about game time here in St. Louis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Justin Upton will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Justin Upton.
Big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
First pitch, 115.
Fouled back. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Jose Constanza will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. First pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Black is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Chris Johnson will stand in for the first time now, and he's been hot as a firecracker of late, and he's seen that average shoot up quite a bit these past 8 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Evan Gattis will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And they'll have to face one of the tougher assignments a team could be handed. The difficult-to-solve right-hander Chris Medlin. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Kevin Black.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One 0. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Come on, Cardinals.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Ryan Domit will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Now Miller on 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's a blast by Uggla as he lifts this one out to deep left field. Holiday has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Yadier Molina.
Changeup called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. On to first by Johnson, and there's 1 gone.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Grounded foul off to the right side. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Daniel Descalzo will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go! Here we go.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. B.J. Upton will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Upton not able to come up with that one as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Chris Medlin will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's swinging anything.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Justin Upton will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch on its way to Upton. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Jose Constanza will try it again. He flew out his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level, Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Mark Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman,
Go Cardinals!
Mark Ellis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now, you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Shelby Miller will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just one out.
Kevin Black will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Little early on the curveball there as this is hit in the air to right field. Upton is there, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Come on, Cardinals.
The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Three and 0 now. Michael Lee would be next. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Well, let's see it again in show motion.
Lee.
I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Michael Lee will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
All right, Michael.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Sliced down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Chris Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Evan Gattis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Low for ball one.
Wrong. So very, very wrong.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Lays off 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Ryan Domit will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mark McGuire will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. From deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. Pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
MVP! MVP!
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. 3-2. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Matt Holliday will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Mark Ellis will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. fouled back. And a swing by Ellis as he sends this one on the ground to short. They'll go the short way to Uggla for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Andrelton Simmons will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Dan Uggla will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a swing and a miss as Uggla falls behind here quickly, 0-2.
Pitch out.
Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
B.J. Upton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Gone.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Bad call. Let's stop the bleeding right here. Now, come on. Swing better.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. You know, runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some things.
Chris Medlin will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Get the easy out.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Now the 1-2. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Justin Upton. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. 2 on, 2 out, the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Full count now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Jose Constanza will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Upton with his lead, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Just can't seem to get out of the inning here. Another run is in to score on the 2-out triple, and now there's even more pressure on the defense to keep this to just a 3-run inning.
Chris Johnson will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it, but this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far, so I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Full count, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Evan Gattis will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
3 runs already home here. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 3-0. Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miller, number 21, Alan Craig.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Kevin Black will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
In there, 2-1.
Good eye, good eye. Here we go.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a dive by Uggla, but it's by him for a base hit.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Johnson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Michael Lee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Fastball hit on the ground is short. They'll go the short way to Uggla for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Randy Choate will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Ryan Domit will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Ryan Domit.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, shortstop, Andrelton.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Andrelton Simmons will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Dan Uggla waits on deck. He'll hit next. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Dan Uggla will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two out, nobody on. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Mark McGuire will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now a ball lined to the left side. but this will be a foul ball. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here's a 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Well, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1 out and a runner on third. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Very high, 2-1.
very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, a good job of bailing out his two teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with two away to finally get the job done.
Mark Ellis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. B.J. Upton will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And this will be fouled away.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And that's going to be strike 3 called. His 4th consecutive strikeout. And he's in the zone now. 1 away.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Chris Medlin will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. 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 First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Get out of here, Trey.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Strike out here.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
Justin Upton will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Overrated. Overrated. I can see it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Sean
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Good curveball. Strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Kevin Black will dig in. He singled his last time around.
All right, Kevin.
In there, 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
1-1, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Constanza is there, 2 gone.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Jose Constanza will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Jose Constanza.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Fouled back. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 23, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson will stand in, base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a high chopper down the third baseline. And he's retired here, 1 away.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Evan Gattis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Black is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Ryan Domit will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now a ball hit sharply out to left center, and he'll deliver an RBI with 2 away, as this should be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
This might be a situation where a little time in the video room pays off. They know this is a guy that'll throw that curveball early in the count, so it looked like he was waiting for it, and he'll drive in a run here on the double.
Jason Mott will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ball 1. For Domit, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Atlanta leads it now 4-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
Johnny Venters.
Michael Lee will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Get a hit. Come on.
Toward the hole, and Ugla won't be able to get there. It's a base hit.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Mark McGuire will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, this ball is just not hit nearly hard enough to get to, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Yadier Molina will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and Upton's throw is right on target. He's out at the plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Matt Holliday will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Grounded, foul.
No, that's foul.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Dan Ugla will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Dan Ugla.
First offering on the way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck is B.J. Upton. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
B.J. Upton will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Now the 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, look at this. What a flip for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Oh, man, this would have been one heck of a double play if they just could turn it. Look at the quick reactions down there at third base. Then he pops up to his knees. He gets the throw off to second, but then that return throw comes in just a little too late to get them both. In my book, still a great play.
Gerald Laird will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Gerald Laird.
Here we go! Turn 2!
Sweet.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. Holiday is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Upton holding, here it comes. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Daniel Descalzo will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Mark Ellis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Peter Borges will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Peter Borges.
Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And he'll get the congratulations out there on the mound. That is save number 20 for him on the year.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 4-1. So long from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Medlin. His record is now 4-0. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell. He's 20. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.